The Households and Job Tracker is one of the 3 surveys being conducted by the Ghana Statistical Service and development partners in the socio-economic impact of the coronavirus pandemic. Topics covered in this tracker include income loss, access to services, employment, coping strategies, among others. The survey, which was conducted with a sample size of 3,265 households across all 16 regions of the country, revealed that the incomes of 22 million Ghanaians in the country have reduced since March 2020 due to COVID-19. This makes up 77.4% of Ghana's total household population. Out of this figure, the Greater Accra region was reported to be the least affected region, while the Upper West, the Bono and Bono East regions recorded the worst-hit households. Professor Samuel Kobina-Enim is the government statistician.
30.2% of respondents indicated that they had not worked in the last 7 days. This could have resulted in other factors other than COVID-19. So we moved on to ask whether those who did not work in the last 7 days was as a result of COVID-19 or related safety concern issues. And close to 2 million persons in Ghana indicated that they did not work due to COVID-19 related issues. Specifically between the period 3rd June and 9 June 2020, more than 1 million persons in Ghana indicated that suspension of work was the reason for not working. Nationally, 77.4% of households reported that total household income had reduced since March 16. This relates to about 22 million Ghanaians. With our current population of about 31 million, if 77.4% indicated that total household income went down since March 16, this implies that about 22 million of Ghanaians were affected by the reduction in income as a result of COVID-19. This observation shows stark variations across the 16 regions of the country.
According to the survey, 2 million persons also did not engage in any work activity due to coronavirus-related safety issues. This challenge saw a reduction in access to some basic amenities such as food and primary health care.
15.9% of households reported not being able to buy staple food in the last 7 days, that is the period 3rd June to 9th June 2020, that is the period of the survey. Specifically, commodities such as plantain recorded the highest non-accessibility. The main reasons for not being able to buy staple foods were twofold. One had to do with the mere fact that households lack financial resources, which was about 1/5 of our respondents, and close to 2/3 of our respondents indicated that they were not able to buy staple foods as a result of increase in prices. Specifically, 62.7% of the respondents indicated that increases in prices led to their inability to buy staple foods. In the area of healthcare, we recorded 8.6% of households not being able to buy medicine as they needed it. Varied reasons accounted for this, including restrictions on mobility, including the closure of firms, and also social distancing that voluntarily led to some medical outlets not engaging the public as far as the purchase of medical goods are concerned.
For City Business News, my name is Mina W.